live! Yay!
Yay!
Yes, howdy, everybody. And we're back to the panorama view. So, hooray for that. Some days I don't know what the computer settings are going to do. Because it was a surprise when it had done it the first time, and everybody was like, "No, keep that." So I said, "Okay." Well, then it went back to the pan and scan the next week, and now we're back to screen. So, you know, who can say? But howdy, everybody. Hope everyone had a good week. Mine's been, I don't know, it's kind of a stressful week, but I'm hoping that we can have a good time this weekend. We're going to go and talk to a voice actor friend of ours. He's at a convention. It's 5 hours drive from here, but that's still the closest he comes to this area in a while. So we're going to be busy this weekend.
Have we been able to make a reservation?
That's what we're going to do after service. So
shit.
yeah, but Stormy, haven't been to a live service in a while. Well, howdy.
Hi, Stormy. Glad to see you again.
Okay, blueberry mojito. Mocktail. So is that like?
It's a fake cocktail.
Or what we would call a virgin cocktail.
Yes.
So, but blueberry, that sounds pretty good.
That sounds amazing. Tell me what's in it so I can make a real one.
Yeah, actually, it's funny. You're offering a blueberry mojito, and I happened to get some actual blueberries that the birdies didn't steal, and so yes, let me make sure to offer these. So I guess blueberries are gonna be part of the theme. No, Alex, Nene, everyone, lovely to see you all again. Absolutely. And yes, happy Pride Month.
Absolutely.
By the way, the wild roses are coming out. Oh, cool. But yes, so and we happen to be at a decade, which is the end of an Egyptian week, a 10-day week, and we are at decade 32. And there are 36 in the Egyptian year. Because remember, you have 10 weeks, 10 days in a week times 36 gives you 360. And then the 5 days on the year gives you 365. So, and we have to add in the leap year, or the leap day, But yeah, so we will be. That's why we have Osiris and Ra as our deities of honor tonight. There was also a feast of Khnum that was observed in Esna around this point as well. I do not have a statue of Khnum yet. I've kind of poked around for those, and there's some nice stone ones that are made in Egypt, but they tend to be around $100. So I'm like,
and that would say Khnum to our wallet.
Actually, Khnum, that comes from the word for to unite, to join together in Egyptian, and since he is a creator deity, who the potter,
yes,
so
yes, there's a good. I'd like to see him unite our wallet with a lot of money. That would help. We need some stuff for the fridge.
Well, hang on a second. What? I think we lost. There you go. Hang on. Join It kicked me out of my own video call. Wait, call. Hold on. Just a second. I gotta.
Technical difficulties.
Well, hey, look. That's par for the course around here. So. We're about to get started. Let me make sure I have both of those going. Okay.
There we go.
Yes, I have no idea what happened, but it's one of those things. So, okay, and Robin Penn, I love this service last I attended. Happy to catch it again.
Glad to have you home.
Yes, welcome home. And Berdazzle's got another playlist going. I just called to say I love you. Boy, I remember when that song...
Man, that was huge.
That got a lot of radio play. Super freak. And Alex says, oh, you got a new job, Alex. And I've been going well. I pray for more referrals and good reviews. And I hope that boyfriend gets into the Marines and that his documents are checked again and approved.
Awesome.
Oh, and Seba Kekoi just watched the crafting video. Awesome, yeah. And Alice's prayers for my mom's sisters and cats' continual health. Blessings for love and successful marriage for my cousin and his new wife. Oh, did they get married on June 1st? Or, and safety, security, love, and support for all those LGBTQ folks this Pride Month.
Yes, and for those who support them.
Yeah. So, alrighty, well, let's get this train rolling. So,
woo. Sorry.
Well, you're just getting in gear for this weekend, I guess. So, tell you what.
That was enthusiasm, nothing more.
Well, I know what will perk you up. These cool waters are upon my hands, and they purify me, as Kemetic purifies me. Hail unto you and what you do. We come unto you without falsehood and without evil. Our purity is upon our hands. Our purity is within our hearts.
Well, wait.
Hey, I'm trying to go easy on it. We've cast out all evil that pertains to us. We are pure, we are pure, we are pure, we are pure.
You needed some of that.
I figured it might be a little cool, extra cool because it's fresh.
I love you.
Uh-huh.
I do.
I know. Or do I need to say it like Han Solo? I know.
Nobody loves me too.
Of course we do. Okay. Come in peace, bright eye of Horus. That was my candle snuffer. I'll get it later. So we don't need it right now. Come in peace, bright eye of Horus. Come in peace. Receive the light. The eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light. The eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra and all of their abodes, till none remain. Receive the light. The eye of Horus comes to the four corners of the world, to everyone who is tuning in with us now and will be joining us in the future. This eye of Horus comes, and we are purified with it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
Okay. There we go. For later. And we'll light our candles.
The last one.
Huh?
Normally I go for all of them, but that time I only made it in for the last one.
Yeah.
Receive the light.
Yeah. Well, Figured there might have been some lag or something. Light our candle for Sekhmet. And for our patron king. There we go. You arise in the Capri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You set in peace in the mountains of Manu as a tomb, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven and Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from Nun at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Maat upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra. Hail and praise unto you, O Osir, Kentiamentiu. Hail and praise unto you, O Yunechiru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness, and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Maat and cast out his fet. And may you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us, and your strength being within us. Take these, your cool waters that are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. Ora Horaketi, O Osir, Uyunachuru. These waters are the eye of Horus, that your hearts may be refreshed. We give you the sweet milk which comes from Mehetoret, that it may rejuvenate you. May it always be present upon your altar for the 10th day feast. We give you incense. We give you incense, great of purity. Its fragrance is the eye of Horus. Its fragrance comes to you. It cleanses you. It adorns you. It takes its place upon your hands. This incense is the eye of Horus, Oyenichiru, and its fragrance comes to you. Take this, your bread, your produce of the land, on which gods live. This bread is the eye of Horus, Oyenichiru. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. The gardens prosper and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. We fill the eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, O Osir. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine and your water. You okay?
I think so.
Okay, well, I've got paper towels here if you need them. All right, and we are going to um, borrow a cup from our gals over here. We'll pay them back because we're going to give a libation to Osiris specifically for the 10th day feast. Oh, sir, take this, your libation, which is of this land, which produces all things. All things indeed come forth from this, upon which you live, upon which you exist. And so let me scoot it over here. So we're also going to be bringing offerings to the table for the blessed dead, because that was one of the things that the decade feast what we know about it comes from the area of Thebes, but specifically the temple called Medinet Habu, because that's where Amun Ra would go to perform to visit, and there were rites that were performed on the 10th day. But average Egyptians would go and would make offerings to their loved ones on the 10th day. It was specifically a day for offerings of, libations of water and milk and things like that for the beloved dead. So pure, pure is Amun Ra Horaketi within his house. Pure, pure is Osir Kentiamenti within his house. Pure, pure is Khnum of Esna Sekhmet and Nebkepra of his mansion west of Thebes. Pure are the cause of all of these gods with this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure. For Horaketi, for Osir. And there he needs, in every place that their immortal cause dwell. Come to your bodies, Ora Horaketi, O Osir. Come to your bodies, O Yonetchidu, and come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants, who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these your offerings, and partake of them. Come, O people, raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift the offerings before Ra Horaketi, before Osir. All life comes from them. All health comes from them. All stability comes from them. All good fortune comes from them, as it has since the first time. O Amun Ra Horaketi, Osir Kentiamentiu, and your son, the Osir Nisu Nebkepra Ra, your foes retreat from you. Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these, your offerings, and receive them from our hands. And from the table of Osiris to the table of the blessed dead, we bring them this milk from the 10th day feast. And we light for them this candle, that it may be the eye of Horus that lights their way into want. There we go. And we bring them these cool waters, that their hearts may be refreshed. And today would have been our pal Wally's 99th birthday. And I know he had every intention of getting to this point, but
Boy, did he.
well, you know, some things are beyond our understanding. Let me see what. Oh, okay. All right. And yeah,
Well, even the best of us have to go when we have to go.
right. And Alex is saying Slavic countries celebrate Green Week around this time. It focuses on the harvest, community, and communion with the dead, especially ancestors. That's pretty cool, and it's always fun to see parallels. But any chance of getting the server linked? Okay, yeah, you want the I see what you're talking about, the Discord. Yeah, hold on. Let me. By the way, some folks had shared some really, really awesome links. Like one was a PDF of a study that somebody did of material artifacts from Amarna. And that was just amazing. I was supposed to be doing something else. I was sitting there skimming through that for a minute. So one of those things that's a compliment or something really awesome. So alrighty. So the Discord server, the link for that is right there. So yeah, just be sure and say hi so that we know it's you're cool and not a rando. We've gotten a couple of those lately, but yeah, if you tune in here, you're welcome to join us on Discord. They're kind of like mutually supportive platforms. So okay, well, let's go ahead and do our voice offering. Orkeru ta henket kakao after senator kutnibet no fra wabet alket nacharim and cow and akut nibu ma keru nibu hirnachra. A voice offering of bread and beer, 1,000 of beef and fowl, incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which God lives, for the cause of all of these aku, all true of voice before the great God. Okay. Now we will read, since we mentioned there's a feast for Khnum this week. And by the way, there's because some folks had asked about, well, what sources do you use to get, your holidays? There's another one that I forgot to mention. And actually, you can find it online. I found it somewhere about 10 years ago, and I had no idea how significant it was until later. And I'll just see if I can read it off to you real quick. Well, okay, it might have been, let's see, festival dates in the ancient Egyptian calendar, Digital Egypt for Universities, University College London. Yeah, if you look up the University College London's website, they have a lot of great things on there. And that was one. And somebody had done a doctoral study that later got published as a book, which is kind of expensive and hard to find. But if you dig up, Sharif al-Saban, the Temple Calendars of Ancient Egypt. That was his PhD dissertation from the University of Liverpool. You can find it online, and the dissertation is a lot cheaper than the and easier to get a hold of than the actual book. Because it's one of those cases of if you go on Amazon, they're going to like charge $1 million for the book just because they know people want it. You know, and that always annoys the crap out of me, but that's what people do. So, but this comes from a hymn to Khnum from Esna, which was translated in Miriam Lichtheim's Egyptian literature. Khnum Amun, the Ancient One, issued from Nun, Lord of the fields, great Khnum, who makes his domain in the meadow, Lord of gods and men, Lord of the war cry, mighty planner, great power of Egypt, Lord of life, wooer of women, to whom come gods and men as he bids, the ram, great of majesty, tall of plume and sharp of horn, the great lion, the slayer of rebels, the crocodile king, mighty victor who conquers as he wishes, leader of herdsmen who grasps the staff, smiting his attacker, Shu, strong of arm, his father's champion, slayer of rebels, fighting ram who chases his foes, herdsman of his followers, multiformed one who changes shape at will, Khnum, who fashions as he wishes, who sets every man in his place. And this is going to be a necessarily brief excerpt from the Litany of Ra, which is an underworld text, but it has to do with the union of Ra and Osiris, which was the theme of the Decade Feast. And Richard Reedy gives a version of it in his book, but I translated it just a little bit differently. And like I said, this one's going to be a little shorter. Praise unto you, Ra, exalted and powerful, Lord of the caverns with hidden forms, who goes to rest in the mysteries when he transforms into Deba, the one joined together. Praise unto you, Ra, exalted and powerful, Khepri, who folds his wings, who goes to rest in Duat, who transforms himself into he who comes out of his own members. Praise unto you, Ra, exalted and powerful, exalted earth who gives birth to his gods, he who protects what is in him, who transforms himself into he at the head of the cavern. Praise unto you, Ra, exalted and powerful, who makes the earth visible, who gives light to those in the west, whose forms are his being, when he transforms himself into his great disk. Praise unto you, Ra, exalted and powerful, Ba, who speaks, resting on his bank, who protects the spirits of those in the west while they breathe through him. Okay, and one more thing, and then we'll go ahead and get to our fortunes. But we will ring our sistrums in the four directions to overturn the evil one, beginning where we're facing right now, which is the south. Hail unto you, Amun and Montu, who safeguard the world from all evil to the south. The evil one is annihilated, the evil one is destroyed, the burning one is burned. Hail unto you, Shu and Tefnut, who safeguard the world from all evil to the north. The evil one is annihilated, the evil one is destroyed, the burning one is burned. Hail unto you, Neat and Wajit, who safeguard the world from all evil to the west. The evil one is annihilated, the evil one is destroyed, the burning one is burned. Hail unto you, Sekhmet and Bastet, who safeguard the world from all evil to the east. The evil one is annihilated at last. The evil one is destroyed. The burning one is burned. Alrighty, let me check and see. Okay. Okay, and David Roberts says, I'm trying not to type as my mind is heavy with sorrow, but sending you all order and love. And love back at you. No, it's been tough.
Is that David?
Yeah, let's see.
David,
Rose.
we appreciate where you are. Some of us are there too. We love you.
Okay, so a press for Masha. Mighty Anubis hopefully will be humbly implored to guide this sweet friend of yours. So I'm assuming a puppy will, lots of love. We all have pets that we love.
And this.
Yeah. Okay, Mac and Cheese says, please keep me and my friend Brant in your prayers. We're both struggling financially really badly right now. I'm going through a lot in general.
We love you. We're with you. We understand. Yeah. We've been there.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I just saw Sarcastic says, prayers for my dog Masha, please. According to my sister, she had a bad seizure and had to be put down.
Oh.
Prayers that Anubis guides her in the afterlife. And so David was saying prayers for Masha. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
Alrighty.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Good where you are.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I need to pass on a prayer for Barb. Her cat Blessings got out a few days ago.
Oh, we need to find Blessings. We all need to find Blessings.
Yeah. Blessings is her kitty. Picture the perfect Morris orange tabby with white feet. That's Blessings, and
so cute.
Yeah, I'll have to check with her, and I hope she's found him. Because I know she loves that kitty just like we love our duckies, and every time somebody loses a pet, I know that's going to be all of us one day.
Yeah.
And so we try to share as much love as we can for other people when they go through it, because we always know our turn will be there sooner or later, and it has been in the past. It's unfortunate, I guess, that our pets can't live as long as we can. Okay.
Yeah.
But tell you what, we'll ask Anubis if he would lend a hand. Hail and praise, O Anapu, great God upon your mountain, master of secrets in Duat, ruler of the West, fair son of Osir, great physician who heals, your seal is our protection, crown prince of the Aeneid, keen-faced among the gods. You stand at Osir's side. You serve the blessed dead. They live because of you. And please take home all of your servants with 4 paws and big ears and lolling tongues and wagging tails.
Wet noses.
Mm-hmm. A wet nose is one of Anubis's gifts.
Yep. And please take care of our kitties too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and may best help Blessings come home. Okay. Oh, okay. Robin Pence says, do our best. I pray that you'll let my previous cat, Kylo, have a beautiful, happy, healthy life with his new family. I miss him dearly. Oh. Absolutely. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me. I know there's a few quick prayers of, blessings that could apply for everyone. Let's see. Where did I put them? Oh, not in this one. It's in this one. And I promise I've been working on getting something that I can have printed, that so that everybody can have all of this. It's just I've been has so many things going on. But, hear us, O Ra, great Lord of Yanu, and place your arms of blessing around all of those who are with us tonight. Let them rejoice in your bounty, and their hearts take joy in your kindness. Tell Neat and Upwot to open their ways for them, and may you protect them with your strong arm of compassion. For you are the All-Lord, the Lord of Maat. Holy and splendid is your name. Capri at dawn, Atum at dusk, Ra Horaketi as you rule the nine. And I guess we should also say thanks that your mom's cancer, at least it hadn't metastasized to her brain. We were worried about that, and
Right.
it hasn't. It's still just in her lungs, so they're trying to treat it.
It is stage 4. It's still in her lungs. They're trying to make sure they can keep it out of her lymph nodes.
Mm-hmm.
But at least at this moment, it's not in the brain.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's kind of holding. We'll find out.
I'm grateful for the small things that aren't.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and pull a cookie. It's going to be for everyone. So if someone is tuning in after the fact, and wasn't able to get a request in, this will be for you too. Sort of a. This one almost came out. Should we set it aside for later or something?
Maybe we have to.
All right. Well, let's read this first one. I want to do a Weather Channel voice. And now you're a week ahead.
Yeah, and then there'd be a Hold on, we have a special bulletin.
Oh goodness, no. Well, actually, I'm thinking of I think his name was Ryan Farish or Farish, the guy. He did the at one point there was this really dreamy sort of like electronic keyboard sort of music that they would play, and he was the one who wrote all that stuff. It was that was what kind of put him on the map. But anyway, give yourself some peace and quiet for at least a few hours.
In other words, stop worrying.
Well, I wish I could give myself. I have been trying to, and I have been going crazy today.
But that's what Saturday and Sunday are about.
Yeah, so here's hoping. Okay, well, that was one. And I tell you what, we need to... I don't have it written in the decade observance, but we should still offer Maat because, hey, that's one of the things we do around here. But let's see what this other one said. Maybe it will give us some further consideration. Peace comes from within. Seek it from yourself.
Sharon?
Yeah?
Those are for you.
I guess so. Yeah.
Those are for you, my love.
Yep.
Well, I was so stressed out I was fussing at my ducks today, so this is them telling me to chill out.
Relax and have a what is that? Cinnamon roll?
Oh, a what?
Cinnamon roll?
Cinnamon roll, yeah. Yeah, some little. They are nut-free cinnamon rolls because Darren cannot have pecans, huh?
That's just nuts.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let's. So I'm like, wait a minute. We still have things on the table here. Well, yeah, because we have not presented Maat. Let's do that. So we come unto you, O Ra, as Jehuti comes, our hands joined under Maat. Maat has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Maat is made unto you, so that your heart may be pleased and your cause shall live. Truly, your Aeneid has Maat, for they know you live in her. The Aeneid says unto you, your word is law, eternally. As fat is cast out by your word. Rejoicing is yours every day. Maat has taken her place in your shrine. All right, there they are. And may we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first Maat. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second Maat. May we always respect consent and fidelity, for such is the third Maat. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such is the fourth Maat. May we always speak words of truth, for such is the fifth Maat. May we always promote the public good, for such is the sixth Maat. May we always act humbly and with temperance, for such is the seventh Maat. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth Maat. May we uphold Maat like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. Okay. Okay, I was got a notification on my phone, and I was just thinking, all right, is this a notification that I'm streaming? And actually, I don't think it was, but that would have been funny.
Yeah, so. A little late coming, but yeah.
I notice sometimes that happens. Sometimes notifications on your phone from YouTube will come a little late, so it's just how it goes, I guess. But all right, I see a row of cookie icons. All right, and hey there, Hedgewalker. So thank you for the wonderful service, Uncle Justin and all right, so starting with celery, then mac and cheese, then Cal Hinojosa, and sarcastic because you're in Washington State. One of the guys that Darren plays with on the PlayStation Network is also from Washington State, but I think a different part of it though. But anyway, celery. Okay. Celery. Only those who dare truly live. Only those who dare truly live. So, celery, there may be something you were thinking of, go for it. And I always wish you the best in art school because if we figure out a way to write a grant for a project that we want to do, I will need people who can work on it with us. So
that's right.
Yeah, and so draw. Mac and cheese 88. Is that or not 8? Just 88, just 8. Yes. But just say mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Mac and cheese. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. I know you were saying that you were struggling with some things. I think somebody's telling you don't give up. Yeah. The gods have got your back. Kyle Hinojosa. Yeah, I found another random fragment of cookie. Kyle, your flair for the creative takes an important place in your life. Your flair for the creative takes an important place in your life. And I would say that's a good thing. And I think sometimes when you get fortunes that are just saying something about you, that's you know that's pointing to a potential strength. So use that to your advantage. Your flair for the creative takes an important place in your life. Or if you are worried about it, don't. It's not a bad thing. So no way, it's sarcastic. To affirm is to make firm. Huh. I think they give you kind of an educated one here because to make firm, to make sound, that's one of the things that that wording is used in reference to serving the deities or actions, especially with regard to Osiris and sarcastic. The username is Sa'aset. So Aset and Osir, you have a connection to them. So to affirm, as in to encourage or to let someone know you agree with them, is to make firm. So let someone know that you're with them, and that will be a big benefit to them. Okay, and Robin. Okay. Joys are often the shadows cast by sorrow. Joys are often the shadows cast by sorrows. And Robin Penn, that's for you.
It's kind of complex.
Yeah, but also you wouldn't think of shadows as being something joyful, but it's kind of like silver linings, that kind of thing. So there can be a good things to come out of what seems to be bad. So just have hope, have patience, and you'll find it. Okay. David Roberts, and then Alex for you and boyfriend. Tell you what, let me scroll down a little bit because I know the chat's getting a little bit. Hi, they're from Eastern Washington. It doesn't count, and that's where Shard is from, is Eastern Washington, because he's in the high desert.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, which side of the Cascades? He said east of it. I'm like, yeah. There you go. First from Eastern Washington, it doesn't count. Okay, I know. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So, since it would be for her, very cool. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. So just making sure. All right. We're on David Roberts and then Alex and boyfriend. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah. I wonder if that would get Shard all fired up. Yeah, if we tell me, oh, if it's from Eastern Washington, it doesn't count.
I don't know.
Isn't he the one that wants to lead like a national strike or something?
Yes.
I don't think that's going to work. But anyway. So, David, you are endowed with strength of purpose and the energy of will. You are endowed, excuse me, you are endowed with strength of purpose and the energy of will. What was it that somebody was saying? It might have been in a conversation with you, Darren. Somebody was saying about you find strength you didn't know you had. Something like that. That immediately comes to mind with this. And I think they're saying that you've got more than you realize you have. You are endowed with strength of purpose and the energy of will.
Oh, I was talking to my cousin.
Hmm.
And, when he found out his kids were sick,
Mm-hmm.
You suddenly realized you have strength you didn't know you had.
Yeah. Okay, so Alex, tell you what, we'll try and do one for you and one for boyfriend. We'll see what. Okay, so this one is yours. I'm going to laugh if they have another one for your boyfriend that basically says chill. Alex, your good deeds are never forgotten. Your good deeds are never forgotten. So that one was for you, Alex. And now, the boyfriend. Semper Fi.
Chillus Maximus.
The truth always shines through. So be honest. The truth always shines through. That's what it says. And so that's for boyfriend. The truth always shines through. Okay, married Wepawet. Married Wepawet. Impatience may be appropriate at this time. Again, to read that slowly and distinctly. Impatience may be appropriate at this time. So it's okay to tell someone to hurry up.
Even if that someone is you.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Okay, let me scroll down. So see, hedge, 9/11 chime, and a couple more beyond that. But, okay, Dragon's Library. Okay, and one for Ori and for Married Raw as well. Okay. But we'll start with Dragon's Library. Interesting the direction this one came out. Dragon's Library. You are going to have a very comfortable old age. You are going to have a very comfortable old age. So that sounds like good news. And so for Ori, and then Married Raw. This is funny because we're working on one for Ori, and I see one that like keeps cycling through here. There we go. Okay, for Ori, Oracle. Ability is not something to be shown off. Ability is not something to be shown off. And I think for those of us that maybe have psychic abilities, if you know, as the average world would put it, that definitely applies. Ability is not something to be shown off.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, from Married Raw. So Married Raw, I think you said you were offering, or you were tuning in from a train commute. So. There we go. Okay, because the tail of the fortune rat. All right. Your kindness is surely to be repaid. Married Raw, your kindness is surely to be repaid. And Torah, one of the lucky numbers for you is 36. Although that was the one that got like torn in half. So maybe it's not. But, but your kindness is surely to be repaid. Oh. Hey, Seta.
Hey, Ty, how are you?
Oh. I think the gods just told me to chill.
Hey, well.
Huh?
Let me do something and I'll go in my room.
Okay. Yeah, well. Here, I'll tell you one minute. I'll just turn the volume down.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I got you.
Cool. All right. So who's next? We got all right, Jonathan Dolby, and then Berdazzle.
Me too.
All right.
I believe
Oh.
Seta just said that she'd like one too.
Say again?
I believe Seta said she'd like one too.
Alrighty. Hang on. Now this is interesting because we're on one for Jonathan Dolby. Here's the actual cookie, and there was like a part of another fortune that had gotten stuck in here. But you know what? It's illegible, so so no hidden messages there. But you also are endowed with strength of purpose and the energy of will. So you know, I guess you and David have kind of a similar vibe going right now, and it seems kind of appropriate. But you are endowed with strength of purpose and energy of will. So you can do this. Rock on. Berdazzle, and then Sebekekaway. Berdazzle, one of these times I'm going to have my latest homemade guitar in here and see if I can play something that you recognize. But Berdazzle, keep on charging the enemy so long as there is life. And, it's funny, I've gotten this one before and, like, pinned it to my corkboard. So that's like a major bit of encouragement there. Keep on charging the enemy so long as there is life. Don't give up. So Berdazzle, that's for you. And Sebekekaway. Sebekekaway, a smile is nearly always inspired by another smile. So be the smile that encourages others. A smile is nearly always inspired by another smile. And, I would say be the smile you wish to see in the world, but that could get kind of silly. Okay, well, I'm used to you making, like, off-color jokes about things like that, but maybe not this time. Okay. 9/11 Sean. And then Mrs. Jackal. Oh my god. Oh, that is so funny. I finally scrolled down and talking about Eastern Arizona. I mean, not Arizona, Eastern Washington. And Sarcastic was saying, I bet he even uses an umbrella. You must be from around Seattle, or close to that area. All right, but 9/11, then Mrs. Jackal. Hmm. 9/11, you have two. In the ocean of knowledge, only those who want to learn will see the land. That's your first one, 9/11. Now your second one. Those who can endure most are rewarded most. Put together, this is kind of an interesting message for you. So let me read them together. In the ocean of knowledge, only those who want to learn will see the land. Those who can endure the most are rewarded the most. This is not a monetary reward. This is a reward of I think wisdom, knowledge. So someone's telling you to be open to gaining wisdom from whatever might be going on that's crappy. Um,
And whatever you do know that's going on that's good, say so.
yeah.
Give thanks.
Yeah, that and okay, learn. Yeah, in the ocean of knowledge, only those who want to learn will see the land. So, um, only those who want to learn lessons from what's going on are going to. Everybody else is just going to complain about suffering. So that's, I think, the sense that the two of these together are putting. Okay, and so lastly, at least we have Miss Jackal. Okay. Because if you don't have soggy socks in your sandals, you're not a true Washingtonian. That's great. So you see, you're giving us ammunition that we can pick on Short next time that we're on the mic with it. But okay, so Mrs. Jackal. And then Serrana. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, and sorry, you might have to peek at something funny in the Discord. I'll try to do that. And okay, Josh also. Okay, so yeah, Jonathan, I think we got you. Because that was right. Right after Ori and Mary Gra. So now we're doing Mrs. Jackal, and then Serrana, and then Josh. So, all right.
Me too,
And
right?
then you. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're finishing up our lineup here. So.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So this is for Mrs. Jackal, who's tuning in from the Discord. Mrs. Jackal, good news will be brought to you by mail. Let's hear for the Postal Service. Good news will be brought to you by mail. Okay. And then Serrana. Wow. Serrana. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. So, yes, if you're having a tough time right now, pay attention to who's there and who's not. Okay, so that was for Serrana, then Josh, and then Seta. Oh yeah, and with the I noticed with the camera, you can kind of see at the very top of the frame one of our little water lilies that is now part of the decoration behind the shrine. That was in our video for May. All right, so for Josh, your kindness is surely to be repaid. Your kindness is surely to be repaid. Okay. And I'll tuck it under here. Try to sort of keep them in order, so if somebody's like, hey, wait, where was mine? I can sort of go back and we can figure out where it was. So lastly for Seto. The first blow does not fell the tree. The first blow does not fell the tree. So be be consistent and keep at it. All right, let me scroll. Yeah. Okay, Kayleen stepping up for a few minutes. We'll I'm picking up those cookies. Well, are you talking about like bending down and pick up the cookies? Kind of, not nearly as much as some of the other things that I do during a day. You know, just taking care of things. But it's interesting. But if anybody's got any other requests, let me know for prayers or for cookies. Tell you what, I'm going to see. Watch out, Bo. I'm going to see if I can get past you for just a second. Since I'm going to try and give it a minute so that if anybody's got any other requests, they can put those in. Kayleen says she's stepping out for just a minute, and I'm going to see if I can get a hold of something. Can I get you to scoot up for just a minute, Darren? All right, hang on. All right. One cool thing that I can. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to catch you. Are you okay?
Yeah, see airplane.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're right. Well, well, you see, a friend of mine, actually, our pal that just broke up with her boyfriend a couple of weeks ago, and so we were kind of cheering her up. She's letting me borrow an acoustic guitar that her mom had gotten for her. And also, you know, we're kind of keeping it safe for her because, you know, where she lives is kind of in flux right now. So, you know, it has a safe place. And I have been trying to learn it a little bit.
Are we still rolling?
Yes, we are still rolling. And so...
Are you going to do sanitarium in the middle of service? That'd be awesome.
Well, actually, you're going to spoil it because, see, okay, Berdazzle is always on sharing a playlist for the week. And so I said, well, okay, we've got a few folks here who know music a little bit. So I was going to try to play a few notes of something and see if I do well enough for somebody to recognize what I play. So let's see. First of all, I got to get... Yeah. See, there we go. All right, hang on. All right. I'm not going to take up our airtime too much with that, but if it carried well enough for anybody to kind of guess that, especially you metalheads,
yeah.
Then
first person that gets it will pull one more cookie for you.
Yeah. So that might be a fun little game. So Okay. Kyle Hinojosa got it. Won by Metallica. Yes, David Rogers at the Kemetic. Yeah. So it's all me drink. So yes. And actually the funny thing is I first started figuring that out on one of the ones that I built out of a cookie tin. And Darren just completely lit up when I got something recognizable, because Darren is a very, very big Metallica fan.
So if anybody would like to donate, some tickets to those 2-night Metallica events, I would love that, because I'll never get to see them.
I yelled it first. Does that count? Now I have to hear that song. Oh yeah, yeah. But you know what? I guess because I was playing it and not playing it all that well, we're not gonna, we don't have to deal with copyright,
Well, actually, you won't have any problems from Metallica, because they granted the NCAA use for all their songs.
Huh.
Every school in the
neat.
nation, because they wanted them to get a competition going and get kids interested in music at all costs, even if it costs them all the money.
No, right. Well, they've been very big about encouraging other people to learn how to play. So
and raising money for the hungry and everything else.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I tell you what, Seba Kekwe and Kyle Hinojosa, okay, and David Roberts, you guys want some more cookies?
They want metal cookies.
Because I can do 3 more before we wrap it up.
I got hit on the head. Doesn't that give me an extra blessing?
I tell you what, do you want to pull one?
I mean, whose am I pulling?
Well, I mean one for yourself. Or do you want to pull one for one of them? Yeah, because I accidentally bonked Darren on the head with the guitar when I pulled it. When I brought it into the room. Yeah. Well, see, mine are smaller because they're made out of cookie tins. But
that had some weight to it.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
She's been wanting to do that all day, y'all.
Dark chocolate cookie. Well. Well, I promise I won't give you. Whenever we're able to get together, I promise I won't give you vegan dark chocolate cookies, because those are kind of a drag.
Well, I mean, if vegan is what you need and that's your thing, great. I mean, I don't dislike them. If they had called them brownies, I'd have been perfectly happy.
Yeah, because we bought some and it's this is
it's not a cookie, it's a brownie.
Yeah.
Just say so.
Yeah, but okay, all right. Okay, Seba Kekwe says you can do a cookie for Kit. Okay, cool. That will work. Oh. You know what? This is a good sign, because cookie for Kit, and I got 2.
Oh boy.
Well, see, the things. Well, they've been working.
I know.
So, yeah.
I know.
This is.
I don't forget these folks when it ain't airtime. I remember these people.
All right.
They're family too.
Okay. Well, here's the first one for Kit. It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude. And now the second one. You will conquer obstacles to achieve success.
That was for the family.
Yeah.
The whole family.
Yes. It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude. You will conquer obstacles to achieve success. So,
I guess I better pull one.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll wrap it up, because, we've been here a minute and hopefully had a good time. Okay, yes, Darren got one that's like got
Looks
an
like Pac-Man.
what? Oh, you pulled the one that looked like Pac-Man.
I didn't see it. I just pulled it. Only it looked like Pac-Man.
Okay. To achieve a great goal, one must begin with a small achievement. That's for you. To achieve a great goal, one must begin with a small achievement.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. If you got any other requests, just let me know. Speaking of music, we call it "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix in Unu. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure, as the name of Atum, foremost of the great Enid, endures. May they endure, as the name of Shu, Lord of Upper Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, Mistress of Lower Menset in Unu, endures. As the name of Geb at the Earth's Ba endures. As the name of Newt in the Shrine of Shanit in Unu, endures. As the name of Osir, Kentiamentiu, endures. As the name of Aset in Necheru endures. As the name of Sutech in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pe endures. As the name of Wajit in Dep endures. As the name of Jehuti in Khemenu endures. As the name of Ra in the Akhet endures likewise for eternity. You have come in peace, O Ra Horaketi, O Osir. You have come in peace, O Yunachiru. May you go forth in peace, O Ra Horaketi, O Osir. May you go forth in peace, O Yunachiru, to every place your immortal cause wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Manjet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark. And may you smile upon us, your humble servants. Yes, I'll tell you, the fun thing is cleaning up all the crumbs afterwards, because I find them, like, even later. It's like, oh, hey, I found another cookie crumb. But, okay. Yes, if we get together, absolutely make rose buns, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. David Roberts is like, for your awesomeness, I'd even ask for a cookie made of drywall. Oh, man. You know what drywall is, Darren, right?
I do, but
Well,
what
you
are
know,
you talking about?
No, David Roberts, because he had, he's like, I yelled it out when I first started set count. Do you want a cookie? He's like, for your awesomeness, I'd ask for a cookie made of drywall.
Oh. That'd be hard to get and expensive.
Well, just bust up some drywall sheetrock.
I'm not busting up sheetrock to know about it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I spend my weekends hanging sheetrock. No.
Here. Tell you what, I'll get you a fortune cookie. The cookie itself is probably stale by this point, but but for your awesomeness, David.
But the love is always fresh, man.
Hey, it says your golden opportunity is coming shortly.
Hey! Cool! Remember your friend that's a Metallica fan.
But David Roberts, there you go. How about that for awesomeness? So, alrighty, guys. Well, wish us luck. Because if all goes well, we might have. I need to charge up a video camera because it would be really cool if we could actually. We're going to see if we can get our one of our voice actor friends to read a little something for us that would actually be relevant to hear and not, just like, random fanness, But that's cool too. That voice though. Yeah, I think you entertained sarcastic much with the with your meatwad voice. But yes, it says your golden opportunity is coming shortly. So, alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for bearing with us and for tuning in for an hour and a half and guessing music and all those other things. I hope everybody has a wonderful week and a good weekend to start with.
Calm, at peace.
Yes. I got told to chill out, so I'm going to try to do that and get some sleep. So that Darren's like, so.
One of these times we'll have to have like a win, lose, or draw or something.
No.
Well,
there's no losers in faith. Just the losers that don't have faith.
Well, the losers are the ones who think that we're weird, But actually, I think because of the format of what we do here, probably actually playing something would be more fun. Now, I will say this: there's some folks that are doing a con this weekend that's like virtual, and it's called Ishtar Fest, and it's obviously for Ishtar, and they've been doing this for a couple of years, and I think they're doing some live things, but it's also virtual. And I thought, that might be a great thing to do to start with for us to have a virtual con first, because that way we can all be where we are and sort of tune in. And so I'm going to talk to those folks later, see if we can figure out some logistics, because that might be a great way to get us, to do before we can actually have like a physical get together and then, do the rose buns and the other good stuff like that. So that's just food for thought. Okay. Thank you guys so much, and much love. You guys take care of yourselves.
You too, Tut.
Yeah. Big hugs, and y'all wish us a safe trip tomorrow.
Nice to see you, Senna.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Robert.
Yeah.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
Tut, what did I miss? Where are you going?
Oh, hold on just a minute.
What?
She's just at the computer.
Yeah, hold.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm like right over here, so it's just angled on the shrine. So hold on just a minute. Let me wrap up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stay safe and well, everyone. Yes, be sure to hit like. Much love, you guys.